Why podcast?
I just, you know what, bro? I'll be honest. So 2015, I used to listen to podcasts, Taxstone.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it real. Taxstone. I used to listen to Taxstone. This shit was only on SoundCloud, bro.
Right.
Like, you had to have a link to a website to listen to it and shit.
Right.
And I used to enjoy it, bro. I used to think, like, could you interviewing artists, but for real, like he would talk to people like it was in the barbershop. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And I used to listen to that shit while I'm just doing whatever I'm doing. Sometimes you get fed up of playing the same music all the time.
Right, facts.
My boy over in Mayans, P, shout out P, one time we linked Cormega in London. And we go link Cormega, we're just talking, but he's watching me the way I deal with, like, he just knows Cormega from listening to the Realness and the Testament and doing push-ups to that shit and then trapping. So he's thinking like he's meeting someone that's like...
Shout out to Mega.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But he's heavy Queens. Like, he's listening to this guy and now he's here in London, like, what the fuck?
Right.
Me, I've never really, because I've been in America so much, I never really looked at it like he's a celebrity or nothing. I just thought, you know what? We'll go link him. If he wants some weed, we give him some weed. If he wants some Henny, we give him some Henny.
Right.
If he wants to go to the club, we drive him to the club.
Right.
But he's watching me deal with him.
Right.
And he said, yo, bro, he pulls me to the side after. He's like, it's Cormega, bro. And I'm like, yeah, it's Cormega, bro.
Right.
He's like, yeah, but that's Cormega, the Testament. Right. And I'm like, yeah, that's Cormega, the Testament, bro.
Right.
But he's like, yeah, but you're talking to him normal, like you grew up with him. And I'm like, yeah, he's a normal person, bro. If he eats too much, he got to take a shit.
Right.
Normal guy. And he's like, bro, I don't know how we're going to do this, but you need to like work out a way where you can record these conversations. Because we was chopping it up for hours, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I come to this, like, I thought about it for a while. And I thought to myself, do you know what? I need to do this shit, bro. So I ended up starting a podcast late 2015, done like a pilot episode, SoundCloud, no visuals. And then 2016, we launched that.
Right.
SAS was the first episode. SAS actually used to be in New York with Dipset.
Right.
They was like signed to them and shit. So I interviewed them. Then I've done a couple of episodes like Stamina Boy, that was Grime, SMS Ill Mill, like Jaja, they're like hood rappers in London.
Right.
And then because I had the international connect, I went and done Black Child from Murder Inc.
Right.
Then I done Uncasa from Dipset.
Right.
Big Twins from Queensbridge.
Uncasa, yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Murder Mook.
Murder Mook, yeah.
Then, yeah. So people were just like, yo, how'd you get these people? And I'm just like, yeah, I fuck with them, bruv. You know what I mean? They're cool. So I done that for a few years. But you know what? You see the technology. You see how you got this camera, that camera. There's no one here apart from the cameras. Back in the day, you had to have like a camera crew, bro.
Right.
Because that shit would just like run out of battery or the memory only filmed for an hour, then lock off.
Right.
So we used to have a camera crew, a sound engineer, the guest. And if any of them didn't turn up on that day, it's over, bro. Like you got audio only that day or you got visuals only. Right. So I kind of fell back from it for a while and I ended up doing rapping again, like, because I was always rapping the whole time.
Right.
And I didn't, at the time, I kind of knew I was early on podcasting.
Right.
Only like Joe Budden popped up at the time, Taxstone, Nori.
Right.
And I thought, you know what? It's there. These episodes are classic. They're building up views and whatnot. I'll come back to it when I'm ready. So I went and rapped. Dave East took me on tour. Remember when East took me on tour? East and Shooter took me on tour.
Right.
Rapping was going well. I had a track with Uncle Murder. I had tracks with Big Twins and shit. Music was going good, so I kind of like fell back from podcasting.
Right.
But then lockdown, COVID.
How was COVID out there?
It was mad. Like for the first 3 months, it was like strict lockdown. No one can go nowhere. Nothing's open. But I saw bare podcasts pop up, bro. $1 million worth of game, and they fucking killed that shit, bro.
They took off.
Yeah, you know
Shout
what I
out
mean.
to Gillian Waller.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Big shit. No Jumper, this whole platform network and that. And I'm thinking, bro, I'm better than this guy, man.
Right.
Not hating, because they do their thing.
Right.
Adam 22 is dope. He's a bit weird, don't get me wrong.
Right.
He's a bit kinky.
Right.
A bit fruity and that, you know what I mean?
Right.
But his network is lit, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm thinking like, I was with him until he got to the weird stuff.
Right.
Talking about like mad stuff with his wife and what do you say about the Chicago kids? He's interviewing them like about their bodies and like you can't do that, bro, man.
Right.
That's too crazy. Like, you're talking too much, man. You're trying to, like, get clickbait views off of, kids killing kids in hoods and shit.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I think when he lost me was when he's like, yo, he came in here and said this about you. So now I'm giving you the platform to do the same. And he's like, bro, I'm not on that.
See, that's fuckery, bro.
Right, that's fuckery, bro.
Yeah,
that's not cool because if you're not outside like that, you don't know the consequences to that. And even this, right?
Repercussions.
I interviewed Jim Jones. I didn't bring a Pusha T, right?
Yeah,
I interviewed everybody, even the drill rappers right here.
Yeah.
I didn't mention any. I just kept it about them. Why? Because I'm a civilian. And
podcast host, bro. Journalist.
When you come from where we come from, you know that it may not even be them directly. It could be a fan, a cousin, or anybody that loves that person. That could do you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
What you say about fam, whoever it could be. Yeah. And he don't think like that.
That cat ain't from the hood, bro. That's what it is. I mean, like, he's a great host in a way because he's very witty, comedic. He's got like a good interview skill.
Right.
But blood, let's keep it real, bro. Let's keep it a stack. That's what you say out here, innit? A stack.
Right.
You keep it 100, bro.
Let's keep it 100.
Like, facts. Like, man, when you're from the hood, bro, people get killed over fucking stepping on your white Air Forces, bro.
Right.
In the chicken shop.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's kids out here that kill each other over a postcode. You call it a zip code, we call it a postcode.
Right.
Bro, I wish all the kids would stop doing that shit. I wish people would stop killing each other.
Right.
I wish people's parenting would be better to make sure their kids know better.
Right.
I wish more people would find God. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I wish a lot of these youths would stop banging on each other, bruv. But the reality is, if you come from a deprived area and you inherit beef from like washed up elders, you don't know no better, bro. Your direction's all blurry, shit is all fucked up. And I don't like them dons that jump on. Nah, but hear what I'm saying though.
Fight. None of the youth could fight.
What happened to the
Now that's facts because the cameras.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, that's true.
Fair one,
No shoot, they ain't shooting no fair one.
They'd rather kill a nigga. That shit ain't worth it, man.
Yeah.
Right.
But they got all the time in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could be 19, come home 35.
Come on, yeah, that's
Right.
true.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
true.
They got all the time in the world.
And fight it and
Us,
take it.
we not even thinking about that. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah,
we
we're
like, yo,
You got it.
But you gotta remember, this
Yeah.
Adam cat's like the same age as me, so it's like
Right.
it's like he must know better.
Right.
Even if you ain't from that, you must know a little bit better, bro. Like a little
Must know
bit.
something.
Yeah, because you had
Something.
that AD cat around him and that they all left.
They all left.
They hood.
But that's no different from a bad OG.
Yeah,
You could say
true.
you could say Tutu is a bad OG.
Yeah,
Right?
it's
It's
facts.
the same shit. Got little niggas crashing out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He not showing no better.
I had the same situation recently. I done an episode with somebody that I don't know.
Right.
They're a guest. I got put onto them through someone that was in jail with them.
Mhm.
And little did I know that he had an issue with someone that I've got like good ties with and that. And I went on their podcast and shit. So I done the interview because it was already booked. Interviewed them, kept it normal. No fuckery, no nothing. Out of respect.
Right.
And then we keep it pushing next. No, like I could have done the mad shit and asked them mad questions.
Right.
Just left it normal, bro. If it doesn't do much, it doesn't do much.
Right.
But it's morals, respect, and principles. You know what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
What does your platform mean to you?
Do you know what? I think it means a voice for the man them that like might not have like a solid OG or a father figure. I mean, of course we have banter, like we call it banter in the UK, like jokes. We have fun. We pop our shit. That's what you lot say out here, innit? You pop your shit.
Right.
We do our thing. We talk. We talk about the culture, current topics, but ultimately, bro, there's a message in it, man. Like,
Right.
I could interview somebody that's like a savage, but I might even be one of those people. Sorry, I might even be one of those people where I'm interviewing the brother that's a savage. I might ask them like, "Yo, bro, like, what when you made X amount of money, like, they might, where did you put it, like?" And it gets them talking, bro. Like, some people you'd be surprised, bro.
Right.
They might have copped a crib and rented it out to somebody and made like $250,000 off of
Right.
renting out property and shit. But no one knew that because all they wanted to know about is how many people they stabbed.
Right.
So I feel like my platform is more like you're gonna come and sit with someone that's just like you.
Right.
You're gonna feel like you're in the barbershop
Right.
rather than getting interviewed by someone from a whole different culture that don't know where you come from. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
And also it's therapy for me because I've been through my own personal stuff and I feel like it's a chance for me to just like talk, have a conversation,
Right.
vent, you know what I mean? Learn from each other.
Right.
So we call it edutainment.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Education and entertainment in one.
Right. Educate first
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
I'm on the
100%,
same-
bro,
I'm
man.
on the same wave. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah.
I come from the South Bronx, but I'm from the sidewalks.
Mm.
I'm the king of the sidewalks. I like
King
to
of
say
the-
it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? But I respect the streets. You know, my brothers were in the streets.
Yeah.
My older brother's 10 years older than me. So you gotta
Word.
understand, he was 16, I was 6.
Yeah.
Had front row seat So is that for me or is it not?
Mm.
You know, so it said wise man learns from the mistakes of others.
Yeah, that's real.
So I seen them crash out. I seen my father always have like 5,000, 10,000 cash in the house. That's bail money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Getting that call in the middle of the night, him cursing, storming out the house, upset. You know what I mean? So it was like, damn, that's not for me. I never felt comfortable with that. And what made me steer away from it was when I was 12, I walked into the store, I got punched in my face from who I was standing next to.
What? Who?
I was walking to the store.
Yeah.
I got punched in my face.